Welcome to The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, especially curated from the world of economy and business today. Let's start with the good again. The Law Commission has recommended that gambling and betting in sports, including in cricket, should be allowed and regulated and should be taxed under the direct and indirect taxes. This is a liberal and practical solution. The Commission has also suggested that at some point in time the Parliament may enact a law that may then be adopted by the states as they wish. In order to ensure that there is a digital trail of all such transactions, the Commission has recommended that the transactions should be linked to PAN or Aadhaar so that they can be traced and that there is no black money generation. This is a good move because irrespective of the ban, gambling and betting continues and policing it actually creates more corruption. Wish the RBI had taken a similar progressive stand as far as ban on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin is concerned. And now the bad. The governance by tweet President Donald Trump has warned the OPEC nations to cut prices and to increase production of crude oil. This is to ease the pressure on him built by the domestic constituency because domestic prices of fuel are going up due to international crude prices. It is also to ensure that he has some breathing space before the November congressional elections. The bad news is that OPEC's leader Saudi Arabia, which is a US ally, has often made noises about reducing prices and increasing production, but it is not in its interest to do so. Instead, it has actually aimed to take the crude prices from the $75 to $79 range to between $80 and $100 range in the immediate future. This doublespeak is what makes this bad. And now the ugly. Far from disinvesting or shutting the national carrier Air India, the government now plans to infuse fresh capital into the company to keep it alive. Remember, the offer for sale of 76% equity in Air India resulted in an embarrassment for the government after no bids were received despite an extension of the deadline. The new investment plan in Air India is bad news for the taxpayer because the company has already been kept alive with 27,000 crore of taxpayers' money having been invested in it in the past decade. And yet it continues to be the white elephant. The fact that the government will not be able to divest the airline for political compulsions until the next general elections is what makes this ugly, because the taxpayer will have to bear the burden of keeping it afloat. If you enjoyed watching this content, please subscribe to the Business Today YouTube channel and also like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page www.facebook.com/businesstoday. Follow Business Today on Twitter India at BT_India and subscribe to our YouTube channel Business Today India.